Alright, so one of the characters that is giving a lot of us grief is Nest. When Nest first came out, in fact, there was a lot of cries that Nest was too OP and it was very hard to manage, and a lot of you have just resorted to using Annihilate to handle Nest. Now, for those of you who understand Nest really well, you know that there are more ways to beat Nest than Annihilate, and in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can beat Emphy's Nest without using Annihilate with 4 different teams. Alright, so here is probably the hardest Nest team that I've ran into. That's with Palpatine lead, Traya, Nihilus, the full triumvirate with Palpatine lead and Nest. And here are the 4 teams I am going to be showing you. We got our Rey, we got our new Jedi team that I showed you a video on just the other day, a Rex team, and a First Order team. The First Order team, you ask. Do you really think the First Order can win? Well, let's start with the First Order, which may be the most improbable team that is able to get the win. I am going to use Thrawn in the First Order, just because I really need a way to manage Scion over here. So that's what I'm going to do right out the gate, is I'm going to be fracturing Scion, and then I actually like to target Traya first. Some people prefer not to do that, but I have found the most success in targeting Traya and just getting her out of the way. So I'm going to use First Order officers' marching orders to get Fox a turn, and then we're going to hit Traya big. Boom, we got most of her protection out. Okay, let's go ahead, and now I'm going to use Halt on Palpatine to avoid the mass stun. That's something I want to avoid right at the beginning of the battle. There we go. And we're going to hit Traya. And look at this. Traya is already getting close to out of here. We're going to need 1 more, maybe 2 big hits on Traya. And look at that. We got lucky there. Good RNG. We may get an isolate here. That's not a huge deal because we should be able to take her out pretty soon. That protection up can definitely be a nuisance. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Ooh, she's getting closer. Come on. Boom. Traya out of the battle with only 1 minute in. Okay, now I'm going to be attacking Palpatine here. I want to get Traya and Palp out right away. That will be true in almost every case. We just want to get them out of here. Let's give, we definitely want to give Fox a turn, especially because we get that cleanse there. I think we can take Palpatine out in 1 hit here. Boom, and that gives us a turn right away. Okay, so here's the thing you want to keep in mind with Nest. Once we get Palpatine and Traya out of there, we're going to want to hit Nest whenever we possibly can, right after Nest takes a turn or when there is no protection up. So that's what we got right now. Let's hit Nest with a big attack. Boom. Now we're going to let Nest sit for a little bit and bake until we have another turn from Nest. Okay, let's go ahead and let's give this to... let's give it to Fox. Ooh, and you know what you really want to avoid, if possible, is an Annihilate on Fox, because that's your big damage dealer. So fortunately, we did avoid that there. Let's do this. Okay, we're taunting over here. Nest is about to take a turn. There we go. Now we want to hit Nest, especially with big attacks. And dang, this is exactly the time to hit Nest, but we're taunting over here, so we really are due for a fracture. Let's go ahead and use this on Nihilus just so we can stun, and then there we go. Let's do a big attack right here. Decent damage, not great, but it's going to be a chip away kind of feel, and oh my gosh, we really want to use that on Nest right now, but we can't. Let's use the basic so we can save the special there for Nest. Here we go. So let's cleanse and give a turn to Fox, and I think we can take Nest out right here. Kabam! Out of there. We get a turn right away. Let's go ahead and use this on Nihilus. I think we're at Held by Hatred coming anyway. Yep. There's Held by Hatred. Now it's just a matter of taking Nihilus out before we get annihilated. It becomes a closer battle than we'd like it to be at the end. I think we should be good. We may suffer an Annihilate. Hopefully we can take him right here. Probably not. Yeah, he's just got so much max health. Let's give Fox a turn again. Boom. Out. And then we hit auto. So look at that. First Order going head-to-head with one of the toughest teams in the game. You just need to know how to attack Nest, and then she's actually a lot more manageable than you think. Dare I say overrated in many ways. Now, Nest is still going to be very useful for those of you who maybe have Nest and you're thinking, man, did I spend my money right? I still think Nest was a great investment, especially when you're on offense, because the AI is definitely not going to know how to attack Nest. All right, let's go ahead and go try this with a JTR team. All right, so I really like having Nest in here just so that we can have some of that main DPS. It does work with General Kenobi as well, but let's go ahead and leave Nest open right at the beginning. And I'm going to ability block Palpatine. Hopefully we can land that good. And Fracture Scion, of course. That's as per usual. And we're going to kind of do the same thing here. We're going to leave Nest alone here until we can get Traya and Palpatine handled. And then we're just going to kind of chip away at Nest as much as we can. There we go. That Daze helps so much against the Palpatine lead. It's such an amazing counter because now that Terminator train is going to be neutered at least to a point. Palpatine's out and Traya's out and Nihilus, but we got Nest and Scions. Okay, so let's do another ability block on. Ooh, oh my gosh, that could have been detrimental if we lost Rey that early in the battle. There we go. So she's out of here. Rey's on her way up to heal. We got to go for Palp. Here we go. And we're out of the fracture now, so we're subject to subject to pain. All right, let's do. Here we go. You know what? Let's slow Scion down because I want to avoid that taunt as much as we can. There we go. Palpatine should be gone. Yep, there he's gone. And Illuminated Destiny is going to make this very, very good. Okay, we've gotten exposed here on Nest, and Nest has taken a turn recently. Oh, that was beautiful. And look at that. No protection up. Let's go for another hit. Nest is out of the battle. Very, very nice. No Annihilate necessary. Nihilus is gone, and we can hit auto. We might even get this before Held by Hatred goes up. Let's just see here. Can they do it? Boom, I think they can. Yep, we're going to get this before Held by Hatred even goes up. Very, very solid team. Great counter. And also, Annihilate free. All right, now I want to show this with my beloved Jedi. I am so excited that this team works anywhere, for that matter, especially against one of the top meta teams. And so I'm still going to go for Trey out the gate. I like calling Luke first just to slow her down. And then let's go ahead and do Call to Action. I'm just going to do Battle Meditation. I want to have Foresight on as soon as possible. There we go. And look at all those deflections. That's going to give us so many bonuses. You see all those buffs that just went up. Let's go ahead and land this. Oh, and we're going to be able to take Traya out so early in the battle. I can't even tell you guys how much that helps. Okay, let's call Commander Luke here. Get that speed down. Very, very helpful. We'll spam a heal. And you know what? Okay, we'll get a bonus turn. And then we can do this to remove Terminator. And, oh, I should not have cleansed. Oh my gosh. Shame, shame, shame on me. That was such a bad mistake. Now we're going to have to deal with Scion a lot more than we should. I should be able to, as soon as General Kenobi goes, clear this. But, oh well, you win some and you lose some. Because we need to start working on Nest here. Okay, let's do this. Once Nest takes a turn, we can worry about her a bit more. But you know what? We're getting close enough on Scion. Look at this. We can just go ahead and take Scion out. Oh, wow. See, I normally don't do it that way. Very effective in this case. There we go. Okay, let's leave Nest alone. Okay, Nest just take... Oh, I thought Nest just took it. No, you know what? She got 2 counters. That's right. So we'll wait until Nest takes a turn. In the meantime, work on Nihilus. Good chance we'll suffer an Annihilate here, but you know what? I'm good with that. I can live with it. Let's go ahead and go for Nihilus. There we go. Looking, you know what? We can probably take Nihilus out here. Oh, look at that. We need Nest to take a turn is all, because not going to be super effective here. Come on, take a turn. Take a turn, Nessie. Ooh, Ezra doing enough damage to get through that protection up, but the health steal up is going to make it difficult to make much of a difference. Okay, Nessie, you take a turn. We'll cleanse. There's our turn. Okay, we need a big attack. Can Yoda do it? Oh, there is something about Yoda doing 42,000 damage that just gets me. So look at that. Jedi also able to take out Nessie. No Annihilate. All right, so the last team I'm going to show you here is going to be a Rex-led team. This is like basically pure DPS and turn meter gain from Rex's lead, and that's why it's going to work pretty well. So I'm going to stun Traya first, do a call to action here, and clear some turn meter, get some buff immunity over there, and ooh, we don't have a fracture early. That's going to make this battle pretty dicey. Hopefully we can... Okay, we'll save our cleanse. The cleanse will help. Ooh, can we get Traya out? Oh, I should have just done the basic. I got greedy. Because, ooh, look at this. We got the Terminator train going and a taunt. Can Rex cleanse? Oh, that helps so much, Rex. Thank you for saving the day. We desperately need to get a fracture out, which we should be able to do. Let's go ahead and go for Palpatine. There's our fracture. Very good. Okay, so not how I usually see that go, but still helpful. Let's try to... Oh my gosh. Really, Palpatine? You're just going to stand there and dodge that? Ooh, okay, let's take Palp out. Okay, so here we are. We're going to leave Scion alone. We're going to focus on I kind of like to use Rex here in this situation to take Nihilus's turn meter down as much as possible, and we'll let the big boys do the attacking. So I think we can do enough maybe with Han's basic to burn through that. Let's just try it. Yeah, so we did burn through a little protection. We suffered that debuff though, or that counter. Ooh, and we just lost both of them. Ouch. Hopefully we can... Okay, we need Nessie to take a turn here, and we need to get Nihilus out of the battle. Don't annihilate. Don't you dare... Okay, we're going to give this to Commander Luke, because he can avoid the taunt. Okay, whew. All right, he's taken out. Nessie just took a turn, but let's let Commander Luke and Wampa handle the hitting. I don't think we need the protection up. Let's just use the basic for now. We may need to use it. Okay, now we can lay a big attack. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, we'll fracture over here. We need Ness to take a turn. Okay, here we go. There's our protection up, so we can take the counter. We'll leave Nessie alone. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of heal just to take some of those counterattacks. Nessie should take a turn here right now. There we go. Okay, here we go. Oh, whiff. Really? Okay, Commander Luke should have a big attack ready now, though. Boom. Okay, ooh, not as much as I'd like, but no call to action, so that kind of makes sense. We'll go ahead and do that to Scion. Let's put call to action up. We can wait. Nest needs to take a turn. Here we go. Okay, there's a turn. Taunt. Ooh, look at that. Everybody's taunting. We have call to action, though, so let's lay a hit there. Close, but ooh, we're at the point where we really just need to lay the one-hit wonder because Nest has the health steal so high at this point in the battle. Okay, hopefully Wampa can get this. Actually, let's do this first. We got to get some of those bonuses. Boom. There we go. There we go. And that is why I like the Wampa in there. We're going to have Scion live for a little bit. We're just hit auto here, and that should be good. So, while that is finishing, I hope this video was helpful to give you guys an idea that we're struggling against Nest, that she's so much more beatable than you realize, and you don't need to just rely on Annihilate to handle her. Just make sure you time the hits right, get the most threatening characters out of the way right at the beginning of the battle, and then spread those hits out right after Nest takes a turn, and you should have no issues as long as you have enough DPS on your team. Thanks again for watching the video, my friends. If you liked the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and as always, my brothers, don't forget.
My dead body. Sorry about the mess.